If you want to find out which one of these two holiday sets I think wins out for the 2018 holiday season, then stick around. Alright, let's get this out of the way. If you like the contents of this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you like the content on this channel in general, and you're not subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? And if you already are, thank you. I have two sets to talk about today. This is the Lancôme Holiday Set, and this is the Elizabeth Arden Holiday Set. Each one of them was between $85 and $90 Canadian, and they had quite a few products each. I will put a picture of the Elizabeth Arden set first, so you can get a sense of what is in the case, and also a picture of the Lancôme set, again, so you can get a feel for what was included in the set. Never mind my nose if you're noticing there's marks here. I was just outside walking my dog at noon, and my sunglasses just always leave an impression. They will go away as I am talking, but I did not want to wait to start filming. So that's it. Each one of the two holiday sets included products that within one or two products covered the cost of the set. Each one had a requirement to buy $45 or $48 Canadian worth of either Lancôme or Elizabeth Arden, so $3 difference, not much. And once you purchased an item for a minimum of that $45 or $48, you were able to buy the set for either $85 or $88 respectively. Again, very minor difference between the two. I want to compare and contrast what was in each set so that, the Elizabeth Arden set is still available. And as I'm talking here, I will also put links to all the videos where I talked about the Lancôme set and I talked about the Elizabeth Arden set if you want to go and check out more information on these. This is a quick and dirty comparison. First, let's talk about the case. If you care about more organized storage, the train case by Lancôme is better. It has a top compartment. I will just show you this one. A top compartment, and it goes all the way down, quite deep. And then the second compartment below is the same size, so it does cover quite well. There's more size a deeper size on top if you consider the depth of the cover, but they are virtually the same as far as size, and the zippers are reasonable. I gave this train case a value of $15 as something that I would pay retail if I were looking for a train case like that, and I think it presents very well. I do think, though, that the Elizabeth Arden case this year takes it. It has a very nice zipper latch. The zipper itself is plastic, but it's smoother than the Lancôme kit. And ignore what's inside the case, it's my hair stuff. But it is a single big open case, which can be helpful for folks, especially if you like to have your makeup organized in different bags. You can throw all of your little makeup bags in this one big bag for travel. I thought it was really nice, and I think that this bag would be better for travel than the Lancôme case, which is a harder case. So to me, the Elizabeth Arden case is worth $20 versus the Lancôme case worth, to me, $15. Now let's talk palettes. In the Lancôme case, there were two palettes, one face and one eye. So this is the eyeshadow palette, and there is no mirror, which could be a real negative for some folks. And this is the face palette. So bronzer, highlight, 2 blushes, and then the eyeshadow palette had 8 shadows in it. And a lot of these products are from their regular line. When it comes to the Elizabeth Arden palettes, there are 3 of them, 2 eyeshadow palettes and 1 face palette. The face palette is substantially smaller than the Lancôme palette, but they do have the same number of grams, 7.3, 7.2, so they're virtually identical. I really like the size of this, very good for travel, tiny, same amount of product. There is a mirror, and there are 3 products. The only downside to this is there is no bronzer, but you get 2 full size, not full size, but a decent sized pan of blushes and a highlighter, and the highlighter and blushes are fine in here. And one thing that I did not mention is although there is a bronzer in the Lancôme, it's a shimmery bronzer, and not everybody's big on that. But it does contain the dual finish highlighter in 03 Radiant Rose Gold, which is apparently a very popular highlighter for Lancôme, and it was beautiful on the skin. I am mostly wearing Elizabeth Arden today, just as an FYI, except for my eye, which is Viseart. Speaking of eyeshadow, the Elizabeth Arden did come with 2 palettes. Again, there is a mirror, and there are 8 shades per palette, which means 16 shades compared to 8 for Lancôme. This is the Glam Eye, the other one was the Nude Eye. Again, similar packaging to the face palette. So when it comes to the palettes, for packaging, Elizabeth Arden wins out. For the quality of the eyeshadows, even though there's half the amount of shadow, I would give it to Lancôme. The quality of the shadows in here are fantastic. These I don't think are part of the regular Elizabeth Arden brand because they were really lackluster, and I don't see anything in here identifying that these were in any way, shape, or form part of the regular line. I could be wrong, but if it is part of the regular line, I don't want any Elizabeth Arden shadows. They were terrible. So to me, in this kit, I have to completely ignore these eyeshadows unless you like powdery eyeshadows that don't give a lot of color payoff. If you do, then you might like these. I just thought they were pretty terrible. The Lancôme eyeshadows, on the other hand, were very nice to apply a little eyeshadow and you had a decent color already on your skin, and I really enjoyed these shadows. That's just a dip in the pan, and the colors were very, very nice. There's not a single color in here that I did not think was nice. The sparkly blue was just not my preference, but apparently it can work very nicely as a liner. But this is, out of all of them, this is the only one that I was not super partial to. But black sparkly eyeshadow I'm just not a big fan of anyway. Everything else was very nice. And just to make sure that I don't say anything that's not true, I'm not huge on the blue, but when I did use the blue, it was beautiful. It's just I'm not huge on that kind of a blue for eyeshadow. It's and it looks good. It's just not a color that I prefer. When it comes to what else is in the set, each one came with a liner, but I think you're going to see the difference in size in the liner. And if anything, I used the Lancôme, which is this pencil, for a full month, and this pencil for only 2 weeks. And you can tell that the Elizabeth Arden is quite a bit smaller. And as well, I did talk about it in a previous video, I'm not crazy about the plastic cap. I think it looks cheap. I much prefer this cap. Plus, this liner in Lancôme, this is their actual Le Crayon Colle. This is what you would pay $30 for, and it's included in this kit. This to me was El Cheapo. If mascaras are your jam, in the Lancôme you get 2 full-size products, a Cils Booster XL and the Monsieur Big. This is a full-size mascara. This is a full-size mascara primer. And then you also get a trial size, I guess, of, I don't think they say how big it is. Yeah, 2 ml, so very, very small size of the Bi-Facil. I liked all 3 products, but the fact that there were 2 full-size mascaras to me was very good value in the Lancôme box. And I liked all of the mascaras in the Lancôme box a little bit more than the Grand Entrance by Elizabeth Arden. This Grand Entrance mascara it's a good mascara, no question. I am wearing it on my eyes today, so it's fine. And this is one good coat. I didn't go over and over. This is what one good coat did. And it's a very interesting wand. I like it, I will finish it, but when it comes to mascaras, Lancôme really hit it out of the park. Now, conversely, Elizabeth Arden hit it out of the park with lip products. 4 full-size lip products and 2 glosses, and the packaging on the lip products was nicer than what was available in the Lancôme packaging. So I really like the fact that there's the name here, the gold packaging. It just looks more luxe. And in the Lancôme gift set, there were 2 lipsticks. So if lipsticks is big time your thing, you will only get 2 of them. There was 1 nude and then 1 full-on red. And I forgot to mention in the Elizabeth Arden set, 2 of the 4 lipsticks are a match for the glosses that came with. And the glosses have a very nice applicator on them. It's a very different applicator from what I'm used to, but it works quite nicely, and I'm wearing this one right now. I think it's quite flattering. On the side of the skincare products, the Elizabeth Arden comes with a full Super Start. This is the cost of the kit overall. So if you were to buy the Super Start, it would be $88, and the holiday set was $88. Very, very good value. And for the Lancôme, the cost of the set was the same cost as this full-size eye cream. And so for each one, if you bought the respective skincare, you basically got the rest of the holiday set for free. Now, one set was $83 or $85, the other set was $88 to purchase, so they're virtually identical in cost. Here is my conclusion on these 2 sets. If you care a great deal about eye makeup, I would argue that the Lancôme set with its superior eyeshadows, mascara, and liner is the better value for you. And of course, it also includes an eye cream, so it's all about the eyes. If you go for the Elizabeth Arden set, you are more of a lip product person, along with a very solid face palette. Both face palettes are nice. I just like the Elizabeth Arden a little bit better because it is more compact and there is a mirror, so it's better for on the go. If you buy a holiday set, not only for the contents, but for the packaging, meaning the case, then the Elizabeth Arden red case wins it for me. It's just, I think, looks better quality. It does look fashionable a little bit more than the Lancôme train case, but the Lancôme train case could be considered more practical for day-to-day use in your beauty room. The one that's best for travel is definitely the Elizabeth Arden case. One thing as well that I should mention is that the Lancôme did include, not this one, but an 8 ml version of this. This is 20 ml as the, what's it called? The Youth Activating Concentrate. This is a serum. So the 8 ml serum was included along with the full-size eye cream that paid for the packaging. So when it comes to skincare, you also got more from the Lancôme than you would have had to, as far as things to try from the Elizabeth Arden. And both the skin booster, the Super Start skin booster from Elizabeth Arden and the Génifique Yeux, which is the eye cream, both of those were full size. So the fact that you got a serum concentrate along with the full-size eye cream when it came to Lancôme was a definite plus. And along with that, you also got, it's not the full size, but it's close, 125 ml of the Bi-Facil makeup remover, which is an iconic product in Lancôme's arsenal. So when it comes to skincare, Lancôme definitely beats out Elizabeth Arden by a long shot. So to recap, if you care about skincare, Lancôme. If you care about face products, Elizabeth Arden. If you care about eyeshadow, Lancôme, and eye products in general, Lancôme. If you care about lip products, Elizabeth Arden. And if you care about the packaging, the case, I would definitely say that Elizabeth Arden wins out with its beautiful red case that I think would be more practical for multiple uses, and that maybe the Lancôme trend case would be good as a storage case for your beauty room. I hope you found this comparison and contrasting of the two holiday sets, the Lancôme and the Elizabeth Arden, useful. If you did or didn't, please leave me a comment down below. I would really appreciate hearing what you think. And of course, any other comments that you have would be great. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video. But for now, take care.